Wildwood Grove.
Closing it behind me, and away I do run to the meadow where the lark is singing in the trees. In the meadow I go walking in the early morning breeze. I cup my hands to catch a multicolored butterfly perched upon the petals of a flower growing wild. Freeing it, I watch it as it flies away from me to visit with the flowers in the early morning breeze. In a rainbow-colored meadow kissed with early morning sun, and the wild geranium, drops of the morning dew still linger on the Irish leaves. In the meadow where I'm walking in the early morning breeze. Misty-eyed, I look about the meadow where I stray. For it's fair I find the courage to greet the coming day. For there among the flowers I kneel gently to my knees and have a word with God in the early morning breeze. In a rainbow-colored meadow kissed with early morning sun, the Esther and the Dillium and the wild geranium, drops of morning dew still linger on the Irish leaves. In the meadow where I'm walking in the early morning breeze. In the meadow where I'm walking in the early morning breeze.
Got it. Thank you, Trevor, Isaac, and Ashley. What a beautiful song for a beautiful morning. I think that it's much sunnier than we thought it was going to be, so that's a blessing for this morning. I want to welcome this incredibly large group of friends from the media that are here with us, the distinguished guests that we have from the Imagination Library, from Hirschen Family Entertainment, Jack and Sherry Hirschen that are down here, and all the rest of you that are here that are with us for this beautiful opening of Wildwood Grove. We want to make sure that you have an opportunity to hear the incredible story behind Wildwood Grove. And over the next 30 minutes, we're going to give you an opportunity to hear a little bit about the impact that Wildwood Grove we think is going to have for us by Dollywood's president, Craig Ross. And then you're going to hear a little bit of the story behind the story of Wildwood Grove and the inspiration that there is. So we're going to do a little question and answer as well with some of the members of the media that are here. Well, there'll be a few chances of that. Some few surprises thrown in along the way. So we should have some fun here over the next 30 minutes. And then the media will have an opportunity to explore the land a little bit. And then we'll do a little lunch and we'll have some folks available for interviews for you. So let's get this ball rolling, and let me introduce, without further ado, Craig Ross, the president of the Dollywood Company.
Thank you, Pete. Welcome, everyone. It is a beautiful morning here at Dollywood in the beautiful Great Smoky Mountains, isn't it? Just a beautiful, beautiful morning. So it's good to have everyone here. I want to thank the weather folks for taking care of the weather for us this morning. We've been blessed in so many different ways. So at any rate, you know, about 6 years ago, Dolly and I stood on a stage much like this and announced that over the next 10 years, Dollywood would invest more money in the next 10 than we had in the previous 25. And we've been, as a result of that, especially with the introduction of Dreammore Resort, we've been blessed with incredible growth and visitation from our guests. And as a result of that, just to kind of keep up with the high standard of guest service that we have, we came to the realization that we really needed to expand the park. And so about 4 years ago, Wildwood Grove has been 4 years in the making, we decided to expand the park to build out the guest experience, and here we are at Wildwood Grove today. So I just want to talk a little bit about the Wildwood Grove and all that has been going on. There's been literally hundreds of folks now that have worked for over 4 years to bring this all together. And we've been very thoughtful. We searched around the globe to find just the right attractions and experiences for our guests so that families can spend more quality time together. That's what Dollywood is all about, bringing families closer together and creating memories worth repeating. So we've been very intentional to add rides and attractions. As you'll notice, these are all things that the entire family can do together, from toddlers all the way up to grandparents. We've been very thoughtful in terms of creating an environment that's very comfortable. There's ample seating throughout the entire area. We have shade structures for a respite in the sun and in the rain, perhaps. We have a nice, beautiful indoor play structure for folks to step out of the weather and enjoy. But at the end of the day, the real centerpiece to the area is the Wildwood Grove tree. And no one else in the world has a tree like this. It really represents the heart of Dolly Parton and all of the childhood memories that she has. And you're seeing it today during the sunlight, but I just want to say in the evening, we had a number of VIPs here with us last night. This area is majestic. It takes on a whole new look and feel. The lighting and the tree comes to life. There are literally hundreds of butterflies that dance and play in the tree to the music and to the story of the dreams of an incredible young lady who has had a remarkable impact on the world. And so at this time, without further ado, let me bring out the inspiration for Wildwood Grove and the Wildwood Tree, our Dreamer-in-Chief, Miss Dolly Parton.
Wow.
Get ready for this one.
Hello there. I guess I'll need a microphone. I thought butterflies could just communicate without sound. Hello, Craig. How are you? Hi, everybody. How are you today? How about a nice hand for Greg Ross, one of the greatest guys that ever lived, and doing a wonderful job here at the park. We've been open, as you know, for 34 years, and the years that we've spent with him here have been the greatest yet. And of course, we have our partners down here, Jack and Sherry Herschen. Is that Tiffany? Hi there. You're a big one. Hi there. Hi, Emma. Good to see all of you. You do have butterflies. But how do you like me in my butterfly suit? You like it? Good deal. Anyway, as Craig said, of course, I know I got a lot of my family here somewhere. I can't even see who else here. Hi, everybody. Anybody? That's anybody? Anyway, and we're glad to have all of you, the foundation folk, but we're glad to have you too. We're doing so great with our imagination librarians, so we have so many things to be thankful for. And of course, Wildwood Grove is the biggest thing that we've ever done here at the park, like Craig was telling you. And I think it's beautiful. Are you liking it so far? Of course, I know that we got a lot of the press, and you've seen me several times over the last several weeks, few months, talking about different things and waiting to kind of get this all going. But I always seem to say whatever the new thing is the best thing. And I mean that, though, because we keep growing, and everything we do, we take great pride in. And every year we try to do great things. So Wildwood Grove just sets a whole new standard for Dollywood. Because when I was a little girl, these things here were exactly what I used to dream about. All these bears, all these butterflies, all these bees and frogs, because we were just part of nature, just being country kids. And I used to pretend like I was flying out of the holler, flying to different parts of the world to see what was out there beyond the holler. And of course, I finally was able to spread my wings and explore the whole world. And no matter where I go, I always take my family and the Smoky Mountains with me. And I tell stories and share my dreams. And a long time ago, some of you probably remember this if you go back with me a ways, that I wrote a song called Love is Like a Butterfly. And it was about love. And I thought, well, this would be so perfect for me to take that song and kind of put it together because of all the things we have here at the park. We have all these wonderful things. Did I have my butterflies? Are they going to come out? Flit and flutter or flitter, whatever. I'm Flitter. Hello, I wanted you to see these beautiful girls. Yeah, ain't that great? You got to see them before I sing this little song. Look at them. Are you Flit or Flitter? You're Flutter, and this is Flit. Anyway, ain't that cute? I just love all this, and I know the kids do too. See, last night I didn't have wings on. I just had my butterfly. Anyway, thank you, girls, for coming up to let people see you. Ain't they cute? Did you get a picture? Get over here, girls. Photo op. Okay, now get out of here. Go fly back to your tree. Get up, climb a tree or something. Anyway, so I think you'll enjoy this song. I certainly hope so. It's kind of involved because I tried to incorporate all the rides and all the characters and everything in the song. Let's see if I can get through this, okay? Here we go. Listen to that orchestra. Love is like a butterfly, flit and flutter by. A bear, a frog, so much to try. Here in Wildwood Grove, the Wildwood Grove a must to see, with butterflies that light the tree. So beautiful, you can't believe that awesome wildwood tree, the sparkling wildwood tree. Treetop tower, the great tree swing, mad mockingbird, all sorts of things. Frogs and fireflies, let's go higher. You might get wet on the dragonflyer. Love is like a butterfly, flit and flutter by. A frog, a bear, a dragonfly. Here in Wildwood Grove. Hidden hollow, black bear trail, the grove's alive with tales to tell. The lights, the sounds, so much to see. Come hear the legend of the wildwood tree. Once upon a wildwood night, the ancient tree was filled with light. Music, color, what a sight! Rebecca knows the way. A wildwood tree and a wildwood song, make your way and hum along. Music everywhere you go. Here in Wildwood Grove, love is like a butterfly, flit and flutter by. The Wildwood Creek goes flowing by. Here in Wildwood Grove, Wildwood Grove. You and me and the wildwood tree. Here in Wildwood Grove, Wildwood Grove. Okay, thank you. Thanks so much. I love that. That's a lot of words, ain't it? And before I go, I'm sure that those of you in the media always like to do questions and answers and all that, and we're going to do that. But I'm going to bring Craig back up here. Come up here, and we're going to kind of have you help me out. So if folks want to ask the questions, do you have somebody out there to do that? Are you up?
Okay, Wes? Yep, Kyle.
Okay.
Hey, Dolly, Kyle.
Hey. Well, shut your mouth. His mic went dead, his battery's down. Maybe I better go hug him or something. Well, just holler it out.
So since Wildwood Grove is based on your... Oh, here we go.
There you go.
Since Wildwood Grove is based on your childhood, your memories, your daydreams, how does this compare to other additions that you've done at Dollywood over the years?
Well, we always love the idea that whatever we do, whatever additions we have, we try to incorporate some of my life so we can connect that, with the fans and with the park. And so, but this, as I mentioned a little earlier, this kind of is about my background, being mountain kids. We grew up with all these animals and things that we kind of based the rides on. And so we thought that would be a nice connection for the kids. But everything on the park has a little something to do with me. Hopefully, don't you think so?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's really about more of those childhood memories and the family time together. So,
Yeah, see,
absolutely.
he knows what to say when I
She's
don't.
got it.
Hello.
CYB in Bristol, Virginia. Talk about the tree behind you. It's kind of the centerpiece of Wildwood Grove. Talk about the inspiration behind that.
Well, I know that when we first started planning this, I remember Craig. Remember when you laid out all
Yes.
those plans and showed us this? And we thought, well, since I love the butterflies, I used to always chase butterflies when I was a little kid. Used to trail off and get lost in the woods, and Mom was always aggravated because she'd be scared, thinking I was lost forever. I remember one particular time I wandered off as a little bitty kid, and I did get lost up in the woods, and I didn't know where I was, and I was scared, and I was crying, and I laid down, went to sleep, and I remember hearing somebody hollering, and I heard old Bess, our cow, milking cow, that was calling her from the barn, and she was nearby, so I grabbed onto her neck strap and her bell, and she took me home, swarping me through the briars and the weeds, and I got in trouble for that. But anyhow, so Mom didn't like that much, but that's how much I love butterflies, and even the W in the Dollywood is a butterfly symbol. So the fact that we had this butterfly tree only stood to reason that if we were going to have something radiant and wonderful, it should be a butterfly. And we got thousands of them. Did you come last night when it was lit up? It's beautiful at night. Pretty in the day, but beautiful at night. You got to come at night. Okay, so is that good? Hello there. He's stepping forward.
Hey Dolly, this is John Stevenson. I'm a Dollywood insider. Beautiful area. If you could build any of these Wildwood Grove rides in your backyard, which one would it be?
The tree.
The tree?
The tree, and then I put a swing in it. Then I put a ladder and make a tree house in it. I could really make use of that tree. And I'm sure all my little nieces and nephews would love to come and be part of that. Yeah.
I'm Kelly Harbert. I'm a Dollywood insider too. And Craig referred to you as a dreamer in chief, so I wonder, when you saw Wildwood Grove after it was built, how did it compare to your ideas and dreams?
Well, I was very excited. In fact, I hugged on him for about 10 minutes when I really got a chance to see it. And not that I needed a reason to hug him, because he's such a huggable, great guy. But seriously, when we started dreaming about this, it was just amazing. Don't you remember how we were so excited? And you were telling me all about it.
Yeah,
But
yeah, we were, Dolly just told me yesterday how impressed she was with the images that we developed, the inspiration for it, and it just has come to life exactly as we had intended in those images. So it's really our creative team with Dolly's inspirations done an awesome job with this.
Well, I get a lot of credit for a lot of work these great creative people do, but they do base a lot of the things on ideas I have, and or just things from my childhood that make it make sense and connect it, like we say, to the park and to my name and to my background and all that. So anyhow, it's great. It's one thing seeing it on paper, but it's another to see it for real and being able to just see all these dreams. Seeing dreams come true is a really wonderful feeling. Really, it is.
This is the final question.
Hey Dolly, it's Opie from Opie and Karina on
Hello, Opie.
Q100.3. Congrats on 34 years. Every part of this park means something special to you and has your mark on it. What does it mean to you to have Wildwood Grove open?
Well, it's great because we're so family friendly. Like Greg was saying, we really want to do things to bring families together, make memories, and as a family. And this area, this is our, as he told you, our biggest expansion. Was $37 million and
Yes.
how many acres? 6
acres.
6 acres.
20. It's a 20% increase in the size of the park.
Yeah, but this area I think is really special because it's a whole big area where you actually have more freedom to roam around on the park. I know on really holidays, like when we have 25 1,000 people, you know, people kind of get bottlenecked and they're kind of crammed in. But this actually gives us more space too for people to get out. And actually, if it's a hot day, you can go in these buildings and be cool. You can sit around, let your kids play with all these rides, and it's really something for everybody. The food's great, the games are great, the rides are great, and it's just a beautiful area. It gives you some elbow room.
And so, Dolly, that having been said, we really would like to invite everyone to take in all that there is to see and do within Wildwood Grove and enjoy some of the phenomenal food that we'll be serving here throughout the year. So I think we've got one more thing to do, but enjoy the area as you make your way throughout. And again, thank you for being here. But back to you. I think we've got a little surprise.
I think we do. If we can pull this off, we got Flit and Flutter and Flutie and Floozy and whatever. Flit and Flutter. And the kids, we got kids coming up. Now, in these boxes, I bet you could guess what they are.
Let's all line up here. Come on, line up with Dolly.
Yeah, so we're going to kind of
plenty of room.
Turn loose some fun things on you.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
You hold that one. Okay. Hang
and we're ready to release some dreams here.
Are we ready? We've had these kind of cooled down all morning. They've been kind of asleep. I think we've got them warmed up, and if everything goes right, we're going to let these butterflies fly all over Wildwood Grove and just be part of the whole scenery. So are you ready?
On 3.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Release your dreams. Come true.
Shake them. Let them go. Hey, looky. Oh, I love that. Oh, my God.
Good. Beautiful.
Don't hurt them. Well, we'll just let them make their own way out. We got the ones fly.
There we go.
Anyway, this is great. We'll let them fly, and you can catch one if you want to.
Beautiful job. Thank you.
Look at that.
There you go.
Thanks, guys. Good job.
Thank you all.
That one just wants to stay
enjoy
with you.
your
Maybe
time.
that can be your personal pet. What do you think? You think he's hung in there? I think he's just lazy. He's sleepy. Okay, he's a musician. He wants to stay in. Wants to sleep late. Okay, all right. We'll let him go, and we'll let the rest of them go. You take those. We're good. You can come on back. They'll come. Anyway, thanks to all of you for coming.
Thank you all.
We'll
Enjoy your time in Wildwood Grove.
Enjoy the weather.
Thank you all. Thank you.